Titty Tuesday.
Titty Tuesday.
Here with some more Battlefield because it's all I fucking play nowadays.
Don't worry, guys. We'll get more games and more content.
We are currently investing in better equipment to create this channel a little bit. You know, we're trying to make this channel obviously better because we're kind of just limited to Turtle Beach PlayStation 4 YouTube stream compatibility. So other than that,
but we are committed to trying to make this channel better, trying to make it more entertaining.
For sure.
You know, trying to do more with it.
Sure.
I'm gonna start broadcasting Final Fantasy 15 right now.
All right.
Yep. Alright, we're on air. What's happening, party people? It's your boy, Strong Chick. Back at it again with another legit game stream.
You fucking fucked that up. Oh god.
No way.
I'm just thinking about how much of a fucking hassle it is, you know, for people that stream like on a daily basis.
Oh yeah.
You know,
I can imagine
for like multiple hours, like without being burnt out. Like you have, like I don't know. I guess because I'm easily burnt out.
In order to get our dreadnoughts running, we have to
I get burnt out pretty easily too, as well. Like yesterday.
Frankly, it's bewildering that such a valuable resource should be buried in the bloody desert.
Notifying
that said, these Ottoman savages shouldn't be too
hard to
get around.
TV on.
You know, I'm half tempted to get stuck into the champagne.
But yeah, like it's just weird, like how you know. I mean, I can play a game that, like for example, let's say I bought a new game and I played it. You know, for example, when I bought Deus Ex, I played it all fucking day, dude, because I was, you know, it was new. But like playing a game multiplayer wise, I can't do it all damn day because I just get burnt out and you know I start sucking ass.
Yeah, start tilting at some point, and then you just kind of give up. Experience points are awarding.
I have to get very like deep into the into the gameplay.
Yeah, of course. You have to kind of be into it, really. I have to be in the mood, I think.
Like every game has to be substantial. Like it has to be consecutively like good. Like every game has to be fucking like intense for me to be stuck into it. You know, sometimes I join a game and it's like intense, right? But all that intensity leaves off like the second round, and I'm stuck.
Just stuck with that little feeling.
Fucking dudes that lock their goddamn parties, bro. They lock their squads and like, you know. No wonder we can't spawn on anyone, you fools.
I wonder how many casual people actually play Battlefield 1. Kind of ruin it for like people who just casually like play, they don't like give a shit or anything or care about like winning. They kind of ruin it for people who really want to win.
I don't know, but I was watching a video on Xbox. They have like a backwards compatible list of games that are coming out or whatever, like games that are being like backwards compatible with the Xbox One, and like they're reopening servers for some games, and they're reopening servers for Battlefield 3 and Bad Company. And dude, I fucking love Battlefield 3. Like Bad Company was cool. Like I played it enough times, but I can't tell you, like I can't be like, oh, that's the best one because I mean I didn't play it as much. You know, for someone like Mark who obviously played a lot more than I did, I like Battlefield 3 better. Because that was one of the games that I played the other Battlefield games, but I didn't like them like enough to be like, damn, I'm fucking big fan of Battlefield. Not until like Battlefield 3, you know, I was just like, wow, because that shit was intense, dude. Every time I played that game, it was just mad intense, just mad intensity in every map, because every map wasn't like enormous. Like the biggest map I can think of on that game, like vanilla game,
small maps.
was like Caspian Border, and Caspian Border was like unplayable. Like not unplayable, it was like unplayable. I wouldn't like playing that fucking game. I'm just on a fucking death streak right now. But Yeah, like it was that game, and there's DLCs that came out that added new things to the game that were like,
Yeah, that's how DLC should be.
but like it was you know, dramatic changes, you know, like
Yeah.
you had the first DLC was close quarters, and they added more like close quarter maps and whatever. And like a lot of the weapons that they added were like close quarter weapons. Like they had the MP5K, which was the MP5. The MP5 was in the game already, right? But they have an MP5K, which was a shorter version of it with a foregrip, and that shit was great. And they added other like shotguns. They had the Car-21. They added, you know, like heavy machine guns, but that were small, like the LSAT, which obviously shot blanks for me. I don't know, I hated that gun in that game.
Yes, didn't work at all.
But no, dude, like that game was intense, because I remember this one map called Zyba Tower or something, and it was literally inside this big ass building, this big ass like rich dude like tower, like kind of like basically in a lobby or something. Or like think of like a map, a Call of Duty map or Battlefield map on like Trump Tower or something. You know what I mean? Like you're just ripping this place apart, like the lobbies, the rooms, the hotel rooms. Like you're just ripping this place apart, and you can see all the particle effects, and it was intense because that map was small, but not small and like not too small, but like. You know, it wasn't a clusterfuck like Operation Metro. Like Operation Metro, I love that map, but you know, able to like, oh shit, I'm fucking lagging.
I need better equipment. What?
Vulnerable to like, you know, spawn trapping, and like if you had the outside areas, you can spawn trap the other team, and like they'd be stuck there forever. If you had enough people with claymores, if you had enough people with fucking heavy machine guns and bipods. Like you're literally, dude, like you'd go up the escalator and the other team would be waiting there, right, with their LSATs, their big ass M24ABs or whatever, like just sitting there with their bipods down. And the bipod basically in that game, you set it down, it gives you better accuracy. And you know, they're just sitting there, and they have like claymores and like mines and shit just waiting for you. And the moment you go up the escalator, dude, you just get bombarded by everything. And it was like that. And if we manage to shift out of the way, we can spawn trap them at their map by staying in the building, and they come out of their spawn, and their spawn was a bank, and you can just stay up in the building and you just get fucking sniping. Dude, if you had good enough snipers on your team, oh dude, their team was just they're gone, dude. They're gone.
Fucking gone.
But nah, dude, Battlefield 3 is probably one of my favorite Battlefield games. That was literally my favorite.
Yeah,
that shit was intense, dude. The maps are amazing. I can't tell you, like I can't say there's bad maps, like besides Caspian Border. And like it wasn't because it was, you know, I'm not saying it was like a terrible map. It was just because it was too big, and there's areas that were like, you know, nobody was gonna use and nobody wanted to go to. And you know, I just hated getting into that map because I'd be like, oh, I'm not gonna get killed. Ridiculous. Best map though, dude, I have to say would probably be this map called Sharky Peninsula, because they had other maps from the older games that they brought back and they remastered, like Strike to Karkin and whatever, and it was awesome. Like it was great, and you had nothing to worry about when it came to like, you know. Like, one thing that bothered me about Battlefield 4 was, besides... That was cool was, you know, they added more content, they added more, you know, guns and shit, but I think they did it too much. Like, they did too much stuff. Like, you had multiple different foregrips, right? But, like, for example, you had a foregrip that helped better off, like, your hipfire accuracy, right? And then you had a foregrip that would help you, like, certain recoil and shit. But they had two of a foregrip, like, they have two foregrips that do the same thing. They just look different. They just look different, so you can like, be like, oh, this one looks cooler than this one, but it's the same thing. You know what I mean? It's like, it's like making your gun red or making your gun blue. It doesn't really change the effect of it. It's just, you know, besides the perk of the actual foregrip, it just looks different. And I think that was kind of dumb. Like, I was just like, well, I'm not going to use this one because, you know, like, it was just like, what's the point of having two of the same foregrip? It would have made more sense if all different foregrips did something different.
Remain.
And, you know, someone's going to tell me, oh, it probably did, like, I highly doubt. Well, by looks of everything, it was just like the same thing. What I can remember. I think the sights were the ones that did good. Like, you had multiple sights. And I think that was cool that they added more sights for your guns. And they added the ghost ring sights for, like, pistols and shit. So, like, if the iron sights for pistols were shit, like some guns had, you can add the ghost ring, which was like a circular iron sight that just looked better. And it was a lot easier to aim. The sniping stuff was amazing. I love the sniping style before, man. Like, cause you had that advantage to change the aim, like the range. You can set the range on your rifle differently. Like, it would be like 500 meters to, like, you know, stuff like that. And you don't have to like try so hard to figure out where how far the fucking dude is. But when it came to the maps, dude, a lot of the maps that were like for the game weren't good. Like, I can't think of a map on Battlefield 4 that came out for Battlefield 4 that was good. Besides, like, the DLC, like the Chinese maps, like, I forget what they're called, but they were, like, in these, like, up in the mountains, in the more, like, tropical areas of China, where there's, like, mountains, and there's, like, little rivers and shit. Those maps are great. They're great because they're, like, not because, you know, because they look good, but, like, because it brought back, like, a lot of the Bad Company 3 aspects of the map, like the Vietnam DLC. Dude, it felt super Vietnam. That's what it felt like. Because they brought back some guns, like the RPK and whatever, and it was one of those things where it's just like, wow, dude, this feels like the Vietnam War, but it's not. It's like modern war. But you know, the big selling point for the game was, you know, the levolution. Oh, you can take down a building, a skyscraper, which was like, oh shit, you can, whatever, right? But like, you know, it got to the point where that was the most annoying part of the map. Like, the main map that you could play on that came out for the beta, and was like the #1 map that everybody liked because of the building, the big skyscraper coming down. I don't know if you remember that. There's a big skyscraper that you can take down. If you took down the pillars, and it would change the outlook of the map. Like, it'd make it all like dusty, like kind of like 9/11 style. You know, when the towers came down, and it was all like, you know, foggy and whatever. Like, there's just ash and paper everywhere. It's like that. And I mean, I thought that was cool because it was just like, oh, it just changes the outlook. But it got to the point where it was just one of those annoying ass like things, you know. It was just like, oh great, they're taking down the building, here we fucking go. Now I'm not gonna be able to see anything. And it got old. It got old quick, is what I'm saying. And like they brought back some Battlefield 3 maps, which was cool. You know, they brought back Operation Metro.
The final objective is within our reach.
I love the map. But they changed some things, like they put like levolution things, like you shoot down these like pillars that like bring down the wall to repair. And you had a new opening, so they got rid of the whole spawn trapping thing. But it backfired because in Battlefield 4 another selling point was like, oh, the 64 players. You had 64 players in Operation Metro, a map that's meant for 32 or less, you know? It's a clusterfuck. And then the whole idea of, oh no, we fixed the problem, just got worse. It was even worse, because it was like, I still can't spawn. I can't spawn without getting my ass fucking handed. And that's one thing that bothered me about Battlefield. Yes, the graphics and the gameplay, like, it was cool, the way the mechanics work, but the overall, like, feeling of you know, like, content was just, you know, it was too much. It was too much. Like, they're trying too much for this game, and I think that's why it didn't do as well as Battlefield 3. I mean, I still play every now and then, you know, but I mean, I don't hate the game. I mean, I love Battlefield 4 for DLC map, like propaganda map, which was North Korea, which was cool because you get to be like in propaganda.
20 of our soldiers remain.
And like they added like hover tanks and shit. It was like a nod to the Battlefield that came out in 2022. And no, but other than that, dude, like you play this game and then you play that one, like you can feel the difference. Because in this game you're so limited. You're like you don't have all this crazy shit. You don't have like fucking suppressors. Yeah, like in Battlefield 1 you don't have any of that shit. You're kind of just limited to this.
And man, I know it's like of the era, and they try to keep it of the era, but it's just not as fun as the weapons in older games.
Oh yeah, of course. Because I mean, like I said, people want to be like, they want action, and they want it fast, and they want guns that can shoot fast. You know, in this game, the fastest guns that shoot are like the assault class.
We are being
weapons
reinforced with a dreadnought.
But like their ammo is so low that it's just it's like fuck. This game it feels a lot more like those old school like the old school Battlefield game or like Medal of Honor, you know. It's like that. It feels because like your guns are so shit, you know. It's so. But I think they did a good job on balancing things in a way, you know, like, yeah, there's some guns that are obviously overpowered, you know?
Yeah.
But, you know,
it still feels balanced.
It still feels like I can, you know, I have a chance against it. Like, not only in Battlefield 4, I get fucking sniped by a goddamn P90 across the damn map. You know? And sniping in this game is a lot, you know, it's faster.
Yeah.
The maps aren't as big as Battlefield 4, to where like you're running around. But I think the problem with this game, when it comes to like the full-out scale war or whatever, is the number of vehicles that are out. Like it takes forever for me to get a plane. It takes forever for me to get a tank. And when I do get the plane, it's just like, fuck, you know?
Oh, yeah, it just doesn't really feel like anything.
It's just like, oh, well, I'm not going to be able to do anything because it's almost the end of the map, in a match or whatever.
Oh. Yeah, I'm just trying to do a lot of side quests or whatever right now. In Final Fantasy 15.
We have taken objective apples.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember when I used to play Halo 3 multiplayer with my brother. And like back then, the guns were like crazy, and playing online was like a crazy experience. I remember liking it. Like, man, dude.
The fucking dogfights in this game is not as dramatic as they show in the trailer. It's just like...
What game had like really good dogfights?
I mean, Battlefield, I don't think Battlefield is one of those games that like the dogfighting was like the big thing. Fucking
yeah, it wasn't.
Because in Battlefield 3, it was like, okay. Battlefield 4, it was really garbage. Because, you know, everyone had fucking flares, and it was just like, oh my god. But like, they try to implement things like, you know, what the things that planes do. And I felt like having a plane in Battlefield 4 or Battlefield 3 and any other modern Battlefield game was kind of like, eh. Like it wasn't this thing. And in this game, it kind of almost still feels the same. Like there's a little bit more like ground stuff you can do, like drop bombs, which is more useful because in the game you couldn't do that unless you had a certain like you had different attachments for your missiles. Like instead of heat seeking, you had like you had fucking like rockets or anti-tank scan like SAM missiles and whatever. But dude, if you want to play a dogfighting game, you play fucking Ace Combat. I tell you that now. Ace Combat, dude, that shit is like intense. Like it's easy at some point, dude, but like there's parts where it's just like holy shit. Like you gotta fly into a tunnel, you gotta take out these little turret things. It's like playing a Mega Man game.
I think I remember playing Ace Combat.
Ace Combat 4, dude. best fucking one. That's the best one. I don't give a fuck.
I don't know which one I played. I remember playing one, like on PS2 or something.
Ace Combat 4 and 5, dude, those are like the greatest ones. Those motherfucking games were just intense, dude. Like, I remember in 5, you had to fight this fucking, it was called the Arcbird. It was this big-ass space shuttle that was, like, armed with, like, these little fucking tiny, like, stealth bomber things that were small and shit. And, like, that fucking thing shot laser beams, like these big-ass Godzilla fucking Gundam laser beams and shit. And you had to, like, dodge the lasers. And, like, as you're dodging the lasers, you're getting shot at by these little fucking robot things. And it's just, like, that shit was fun, dude. That shit was great. You know? And, like, they had a large, like, variety of planes that you could use, and they're all, like, you know, unique in their own way.
Did you ever play Armored Core?
Armored Core, yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
I have one of the Armored Cores.
Which one?
I don't know. I think it was the
Whatever
one.
You
I
think
think
these
it's.
damn Turks. You cannot
Because the last one was like 5. I think it's probably.
Their army must have marched across the whole bloody desert in about 10 days.
I know, but it's somewhere sitting there.
Right now, they occupy the far
Because
bank
like
of our
they
precious
seem pretty
canal.
cool.
Yeah, those
I can
games
see
are pretty
them
cool.
watching us like wolves.
Yeah, and I heard they're gonna make
Tomorrow
6.
she'll be
Armored
upon
Core
them
6.
like the devil.
I hope they change up like the graphics, dude. Because I know 5 was like, what the fuck happened? Like it looked weird. It looked different. Because it looked more grainy. Like
The
they kind
5?
of. Yeah, it looked kind of grainy. Like it wasn't. It reminded me a lot of the fucking Contra game, the Shattered some shit. The Contra game that came out on PS2. You know what I'm talking about?
Contra. No, well, I never seen it.
Oh, okay. Well, the graphics are very grainy, dude. Or like it looks like
Grainy looking.
like Twisted Metal Black.
Oh, okay.
Like it looks grainy and like too dark, and it was just like what? Like I don't know.
The Ottomans
Like
Yeah,
their
we're
color
used to
palettes are
green.
just like.
the bloodline of our
Really
empire.
I mean,
dark,
overall,
yeah.
it's still a fun game. I mean, I know Brandon has it. We played it and whatever. I was like, dude, this is fucking crazy. But
Oh yeah. Oh man, I would totally love to play that.
yeah.
It'd be cool. They said they're gonna develop Armored Core 6 from software.
Yeah, they have the rights to that
Oh yeah.
shit. I don't know, man. There's a lot of games. They should do that. I want another Ace Combat game, dude. I fucking love that.
Yeah.
There's no other plane game like it, dude. Like fucking Ubisoft, Tom Clancy's Hawks or whatever. That shit fucking sucked. You know, all these other World War II plane games, like, you know, fucking Blazing Angels or whatever the fuck they're called. Like these dumbass. They're not as cool because it's just like, I mean, yeah, like some of them like World War II, but like the other ones are like modern planes, like the Top Gun games. They're just like, yeah, it's okay. Because like you kind of just did missions. You got these tanks, they got these things, they got that. They got these things. But in Ace Combat, there's like a story. You know, there's like this big story, and the characters are all like these characters. And like, yeah, these shows. You want those wounds back? And at the end of every round, you can watch this like, little hologram of like your moves and like what you did during the game, like during like the mission or whatever. I wish they brought it back and they brought it with like a multiplayer. Like that would be awesome, dude.
Yeah.
I know one of them did. I know one of them, like one that came out was for free or something, did some multiplayer thing, but it wasn't cool. It was just like.
No, it's probably because it's like a lot harder to make games these days and more expensive, you know?
Yeah.
It's a lot more
It's a
expensive
fucking
than it
shame
used to
though,
be.
man.
Yeah, it's a real shame. You know, those cool games like that. Like, we gotta replay them maybe for the channel. Yeah, for sure. We gotta find like some old PlayStation
Look sharp!
games.
That soldier's one of theirs!
I don't think I still have a Ace Combat pen.
One game I really want to
We
go
are
through is
losing objective
Godhand.
butter.
'Cause I fucking love
Oh, yeah,
my
Godhand.
favorite game, dude. I fucking love that game. Because it was
Yeah.
like, it was hard to because it was like one of those games that tested your patience and like the way you make combos. Like it really relied on how good your moveset was. If your moveset was shit, dude, it was like it breaks you like instantly.
The game didn't hold your hand or anything.
No, it really didn't.
Yeah.
And like, you know, it was still fucking fun, you know, like the story was hilarious.
Yeah.
But I don't know why they don't bring back something like that. They need to start making games that are like a lot fun to play.
Yeah.
Like one of those, because God Hand is one of those games that no one really knows about. And like if they did, it was
just one of those obscure games. Yeah. Anyone who didn't, like if they reviewed it, they didn't like it. Reviewers, I remember reviewers not liking God Hand.
Yeah, like they didn't like it because they couldn't fucking beat the game, you know.
Yeah.
That's one thing I don't like, dude. There's people like you know, fucking Angry Joe, who reviewed the game, and like, you know, some things he said are like, okay, you're right.
Yeah,
but then like he gave a bunch of shit about Dark Souls. I'm like, dude, but you fucking suck at the game.
Did he?
Yeah, and
I never saw him play Dark Souls.
Like you're complaining about, you know, this game and whatever, but you can't beat it. Like, you're just mad because you can't beat the game because you're not patient. You're one of those fucking idiots that plays Call of Duty all the time.
Long pissed off Pedro.
And I'm like, dude, you know, like I'm not a fan of the Batman games. Like I really don't like playing it because they're fucking like they're repetitive. And it's just like,
I feel like I mean, I'm sure they're nice and good in their own respect, but they're not my kind of game, really.
Because you literally press one button, dude, and you can like dodge everything. And, like,
one button to dodge everything. And, like I don't really like when you get combat and whatever is like too easy.
Yeah. There's rats.
Like, like, because I'm kind of more used to like playing Dark Souls and stuff like that, where the game punishes you if you do too much of repetitive bullshit or something. Yeah, like you have a stamina bar. Yeah. And, like it says like infinite dodges or something. I also have a Mega Man Legacy.
Yeah, no, it's like
yeah. Oh yeah, Nitro. Yeah. I gotta stream that again sometime. I played Mega Man 3 and I really like. I really like 2, but I think 3's alright. I like 2 better. If you ever play Mega Man 2, you have to play it on difficult because that's the way it's intended to play. Yeah, oh yeah, I'm difficult, yeah, because normal is just like easy mode basically. And I know people wouldn't know that.
I played a couple Mega Man games. Like I played the older ones and all that. I think I played 1, 2, and 3 probably. Or like I skipped 3 and I played another one. But like I played Mega Man X obviously a lot more.
Yeah, Mega Man X was fun. Yeah. Oh, you gotta play Mega Man Zero games. Zero games are really good. I think they're my favorites.
No, dude, a game that I fucking loved that was like 2D and like a match shooter game was fucking Metal Slug. I fucking loved
Oh yeah, they still
those games.
They have Metal Slug on PSN.
Yeah, oh.
They have a anthology.
I have the anthology on PS2.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
A sentry kit is available near your location.
Yeah, probably fit everything. That'd be nice. I've seen. Yeah, it looks really good. I really like that 2D style. I really like Mega Man Zero and Mega Man ZX games.
What I want is another fucking Contra, dude, because I love games like that. I love those platformer shooters. Like, you know, if you're a guy with a gun and you shoot a bunch of shit. Fucking Contra 3, dude. Oh my god, best fucking Contra ever.
Yes! Really, I never played it. I only even played Contra 1.
Motherfuckers had to deal with robots, aliens, fucking monster things, robot, cyborg thing. Fuck, dude, those guys were fucked, dude. Those guys had it hard.
Yeah. Those guys are difficult, dude.
Yeah.
And like, I actually kind of like
they try to bring back like those those type of games, but like they fail. They fail hard. Like it doesn't feel like those games. Like it doesn't feel as fun because the characters are really dead.
This game's gay.
Fuck, dude. This fuck. I'm just getting my ass handed to this match.
Yeah, maybe you're not really concentrating. That's
It's
the
not
thing
even
about
that.
playing online.
It's not even that, dude. Like I just have one fucking kill. Like, are you kidding me? 1 and 1 and 7, and this map is just a clusterfuck of just can't see anything, can't see fucking bomb. I peeked my head out once. Oh my, see again, dude.
Yeah, I mean,
Careful, enemy soldier.
I like doing side quests in games like this. Like,
I can see one of their soldiers.
it's fun. I might not do much of the story tonight.
Sighted, an enemy soldier.
Yeah, sorry about that. What was I saying? Yeah, I might not do too much of a story tonight or anything. Just probably try to do a bunch of quests.
Yeah, dude.
30 more.
Fucking like a game that fucking failed miserably was fucking Mankind Divided. Fucking Deus Ex Mankind. Deus Ex, whatever the fuck it was called.
Deus Ex.
Like that game failed because it was the same fucking shit. It was the same fucking other game. Like it didn't really bring anything new besides some augmentation. And
We have
some
taken the
fucking
sector.
The graphics were better. But it was like, but
Yeah,
an
just
overall
slightly
different
different.
experience. It
We
felt like
have
the
sector
same
from enemy
shit. And
presence.
it was like.
Yeah.
Enemy
Could
soldier
have
sighted.
easily been the same. Could have easily been part of the other game.
You see him? One of their.
Like if they put these two games together, that would have been enough for a full game. Like I think it would have been like, oh, this is a full game right here.
It's kind of true. Like, it feels like a lot of developers are kind of splitting the games into parts so they can sell the DLC or try to make more money.
Fucking Hitman.
Yeah. Okay.
Like they brought back Hitman. The way they brought it back was good. I like the way they brought it back because you know a lot of people miss. There's more people out there that they love blood money, but then there's some people like myself who don't like the blood money too much because I think blood money was just like, it kind of got like dumb. Like a lot of the things, the characters were too stupid and goofy. Like a lot of the things weren't serious. A lot of the things weren't serious in the second game or in the first game. I know in the second game was my favorite because it was like, it had that Metal Gear-ish like storytelling, kind of like not like not like no cinematic,
50 of
but
our
it had like
soldiers remain.
the comedy of like Metal Gear game. It wasn't too much.
Yeah.
Like it was just like, oh, that's funny. Nothing stupid, nothing overly dumb. It's like it didn't break the whole atmosphere of the game. And in the second game, it had all these fucking missions, dude. It was ridiculous. And how many missions the second game had? It was like, holy shit, dude.
Look out!
Yeah.
I remember doing like 10 missions, and I was like, is this game done? And you're like, oh no, you still got some more. It's like, fuck.
Oh no, it's just starting.
And every area was different. Every area was like, oh, this is a new place. You get fucking kills. You go to fucking China, you go to fucking Russia, you go to fucking like America. Like it's just crazy. It was fun. I think this game, the new Hitman, kind of does that, but executed and splitting the game up into seasons. Like, oh, season 1 has this, season 2 has this. I just thought it was
Just
like the way this guy just killed me now. It's fucking retarded.
20
if
of
I
our
were to make
soldiers
it,
remain.
it'd have to be like a 2D game. Like I think it have to be like 2D.
mean, I want another Battletoads game or something. Something in that hard, like that difficult. Like I want to be challenged. 'Cause a lot of the games that come out nowadays, they're not challenging.
Yeah.
You know, someone's gonna be like, "Oh, you play fucking Shovel Knight, dude. Like, I played Shovel Knight. I beat it. Whatever.
Oh really?
It wasn't that much of a
Actually, I wanted to play it a little bit. Shovel Knight. It seemed pretty cool.
I mean, it was cool. I'm not gonna say it was a bad game. It wasn't hard. Like, it was playing all the time. You know, like, I need a game that's fucking hard.
Yeah, right. It's something that really makes me like actually want to try and get better at, like Dark Souls. Like, those games make me want to try.
Exactly.
Let us push those Ottomans back to where they came
You know, but
from.
Demon Souls, I think Demon Souls, is the hardest one.
Oh yeah, we got to play Demon Souls for the channel too.
Yeah, I think I still have it.
We are being reinforced with an armored train.
Yeah, switch.
But that game was harder because there's a lot of like bonfires and all that shit didn't exist. Like that was nothing.
Oh
like,
yeah,
you had the Nexus sword thing that was stuck on the thing, and that's where you start. That was the second one. If you die, that's where you start off again. And like the amount of like things you had to go through to get to the next Nexus thing. The next Nexus thing was unlocked by killing a boss. And from going to like the first Nexus thing to the boss Nexus thing was like this entire fucking area, dude. It was just like if you
A
died,
sentry kit is available near your location.
Oh, you're fucked.
the enemies weren't like, you know, entirely useless. You know, some of them were like, oh, these guys are just placed here. And I'm like, well, you know, like there's a place where, you know, obviously there's going to be harder enemies because these areas are like, you know, it's like, oh, this part looks kind of scary. They're going to put a bunch of shit in it. No, in that game, it was just like everything, you know, every enemy was like, you know, a pain in the ass. And a lot of the stuff was situational. A lot of the things that you put in, like you fight these fucking yellow knights dudes, or these knights that glow yellow inside, and they're worse than the ones that glow blue. And like you had to fight the first one in like this fucking in this like like this hallway thing, like not a hallway, but like, I don't know how to say it. Like it was like a bridge. It was like a bridge, right? And it was hard as balls. Like you knew you were under leveled the moment you went to go fight him, because you weren't even. And if you fought him and you beat him, like if you got to the point where you were capable of beating him, you were rewarded with shit. You were rewarded with like an opening key or something. Like, oh, okay. And it was a key to open the door to talk to certain guys. Give you certain things. Yeah, I'm just getting my ass handed to this game, dude. I don't understand why.
These things have a lot of health, dude. Yeah, probably not doing enough damage. Yeah, I got you, bitch.
But yeah, dude. I love that game because it tested me.
Yeah, dude.
Like when I went to play Dark Souls, I was like, it didn't feel like the difficulty. I mean, Dark Souls 1 was still hard, but it wasn't as hard as Demon Souls. Like when I got to the bonfire, I was like, oh, there's a bonfire. Oh, okay, cool. And then Dark Souls 2 just added too many bonfires. And it's just like, okay, that game held your hand even harder. Dark Souls 3, you know, that game held your hand even harder. And it was like,
oh yeah, Dark Souls 3,
but like, you know, they're trying to lean back more to the first game, which, you know, you can tell in certain aspects, but like it still was easier.
Yeah.
Like, I like it when you fight something and you know you're under level, but you can still defeat it, you know? You can kill it. You know? And if you manage to kill him, you know, you'd be like, you're rewarded in a way, you know? Like, I remember in Demon Souls, there's a spider boss, and that motherfucker was hard. That motherfucker was so hard, dude. He was such a
like actually like hard.
Like he was fucking hard. But like there's a way you can cheese the boss, right? And what the fuck just happened there? Like, what the fuck? I just get killed. No, like there was a way you can cheese the boss if you stood behind this thing. You shot him with arrows, but like it wasn't much of a cheese per se because it took fucking
it wasn't really like cheesing. Yeah.
It took forever because you had like to buy a shit ton of arrows, and arrows do like huge damage. You kind of just had to sit there for like 30 minutes for shooting arrows.
Clear the sector from enemy presence.
Like, oh, you're fucking weird. I'm like, yeah, I fought him that way. I'm fucking proud. I'm good shit. But
yeah,
it was annoying.
We have secured the sector.
Because I had to sit there. It was either that or I'm just gonna keep fucking dying.
yeah.
And the last boss
Oh yeah. You told me. I remember that rant. That whole rant.
Motherfucker was asshole. Dude, that motherfucker right there, dude. If they brought him back with Dark Souls,
Enemy shock trooper, stay alert!
Same character, same moveset, he'd be the hardest fucking boss. I don't give a shit. He'd be the hardest fucking boss. That dude was so aggressive and so overpowered, it was ridiculous. You could be the highest fucking level and you fight him, dude, and he was still a bitch. Like, he was literally a fucking asshole. I was like, oh my god. And when I beat him, dude, I felt it. I was like, yes! Fucking...
Yes!
Yeah, my gameplay footage for this game is gonna be so shit. Because I'm literally like... I'm gonna see my score. 6 and 18.
The final
dude.
objective is within our reach.
6 and 18.
No, dude, because I just hate this map. It's too open. It's too fucking open.
Yeah.
Everywhere I go, I get sniped. See? I got fucking sniped again. Like, I would have to camp out behind, like, the enemy lines. Or not behind, or like behind my lines, my spawn point, and just fucking snipe all day. What I'm gonna do, sonny boy.
Dude. Yo, boy. Yo, boy, sniper. I should probably. Eating in this game actually gives you perks. There's certain perks eating certain things. It makes you stronger. It gives you more HP. I think that's pretty cool.
We have taken objective butter.
Objective's taken! Enemies on the run!
Who's freaking? Who's cheap?
God, that was fucking terrible. This game was napping.
I salute you, men, for you have fought like lions and seen off this brutal
I hate
foe.
this map, dude.
But
I don't
let
even
us
know why I
not
picked
rest
it.
until we have finished them off for good.
I really don't
Let us
fucking
after
know why I
them,
picked
men.
it.
Into the desert.
Love it.
Once the British had secured the vital Suez Canal, they continued their pursuit of the Turks into the depths of the Sinai Desert. Here, the Ottoman army had built temporary but strong defenses.
I don't know, man. There's no games that are coming out that are interesting, dude. Besides, like,
Oh yeah. I was
Death
just thinking
Stranding.
that. Like, there aren't any really games that
We
coming out
pursued
that
the
are really
Ottomans
making me
into the
like
depths of the
excited
Sinai
or
desert, a place so
like
vast
hyped.
that I feel
Any game that's like new,
so timeless.
I kind of think it might actually be shit or
This
something.
will truly be a battle.
Like, Death
of
Stranding is the only
Roman
thing that
times.
sounds like
Like
intriguing
them,
because I
our
know
objectives are
I can
cities
trust.
with
Oh yeah,
mythical
Death
Kojima.
Stranding. Yeah.
Jerusalem, Nazareth, Damascus.
You know,
As the
even
ruins
if Metal Gear
around
Solid
can
5 was
speak,
not
they
as a
will
good
warn
game, it
us.
was still good.
Warn
Yeah.
us of
And it wasn't even
ourselves.
his fault. It wasn't even that good. He wanted
Right.
it to be better, but
But see, dude, I fucking hate the Uncharted games. I fucking hate those games. I hate them because they're so easy and
Oh
repetitive.
yeah, dude.
Like, it's
But
just
people
like,
love them.
but people love it because the story. I'm like, yeah, the story is cool, the graphics are great, yeah, whatever.
The stories
But,
are
like,
amazing.
but dude, like, the game is so fucking shit. The gameplay, like, it's just, I gotta jump over here, hide behind this, hide behind that,
Yeah,
hide
right.
behind this, fucking shoot this, cover and shoot,
You see,
cover and shoot.
you see the new one where that black chick beats the shit out of Drake or something?
Yeah, and see, dude, you know what? you know what? People fucking buy them just because they go on this fucking train. They ride the same hype train.
Oh yeah,
my
yeah,
God.
totally.
Some people just buy the game, because it looks good. Like, dude, if you really just in-depth dissected these games, they fucking suck.
Yeah.
They're so boring. The Last of Us, dude, I got burnt out, like, the first 30 minutes of me playing the game. I was like, this game sucks. This game is
The
so
Last of Us?
fucking boring.
I got that game for free and I never did anything. I never even downloaded it, dude. I did like nothing. I didn't even download that game, dude.
Like, it was so boring, dude. Like, oh no, the story's amazing and whatever. But I'm like, yeah, but the fucking game sucks ass. I'm literally lagging in this game. I have to leave. I'm sorry. I have to leave.
Nah, it's alright, dude.
No, I'm saying this game. Like, I'm leaving the match.
Oh yeah, no, I thought you, I got too excited. That's messed up. Nah. We're just chilling, streaming, or whatever. For now. You know, until we can actually make videos and make dumb videos. We gotta record a lot of stuff too.
Yeah.
Just upload it at a day, like once a day maybe.
The defeat of Russia in the East allowed Germany to concentrate its forces for one massive assault on the British sectors.
I like this Ascension thing. Kind of reminds me of Final Fantasy X a little bit.
As London. General Ludendorff then ordered his stormtroopers to attack the enemy trench lines.
99 AP. No, I guess I'm gonna say. I guess just use Mori. Alright. Time to hunt more monsters. Monster Hunter 2016. I'm still surprised this game came out in 2017.
Oh yeah.
Like not in a, yeah, like it came out a little bit. Like I know it took like 10 years to make, but you know, it's good that this game came out.
This infernal bombardment, the noise, the smoke, the most tremendous cannonade I've ever heard.
I'll just buy a bunch of weapons to make my characters better.
Red leaping flame, quite unending in either direction.
It's a whole new type of warfare, boys.
Alright, no,
gotta be careful.
They're calling them stormtroopers. Jerry's best. Got orders to leave their trenches and charge right into us. Come on, concentrate on your bayonet. Imagine it piercing the
Yeah, I
hearts
don't think
of
it's
the
gonna get on, dude.
every last one
Gotta
of them.
do something else. I don't know. Oh. Yeah, we're stronger now.
Huh.
Huh. Funny cause
The fucking loading times in this game take fucking 20 years too. Shit.
oh yeah, this game did well. A lot of new games I feel like that.
Damn, dude. I remember when I was super hyped when Silent Hill Downpour came out.
Oh yeah, oh were you?
Yeah, dude, I was so fucking hyped because I had played all the other ones and I played Homecoming. I'm like, this game sucked, and I played like Shattered Memories, which is a remake of the first game, which is shittier. And I played, you know, Downpour. Where I watched the trailer for Downpour, I was like, dude, it looks like the original.
It's
like it looks like they kept showing, you know, this. It's like, oh, this is the town. You can walk around the town. I was like, dude, this is a lot more vivid. The graphics, everything's cool. But dude, the game was shit. The game was so shit, dude. It was so fucking shit. Oh my, it wasn't even scary. It wasn't scary. Like, I thought there was one part that was okay, which was kind of cool, was when they went to the town and whatever. Really, I just fucking spawn and I like go
Really,
up the
3
fucking hill and I
pictures
get killed.
fucking guy.
Like, the game did a good job capturing some of the Silent Hill stuff, but some things were just too much.
Yeah, totally.
Like, instead of changing everything, like, you know, this game had, you know, the other games, you know, Silent Hill, it would transition from, like, the fog to, like, burn shit. Or, like, really nasty, shit, you know. You know, and that was a transition. That's like,
We have lost objective apples.
God, dude. Fucking, everywhere I go.
Everywhere, just
I
getting
can't fucking,
killed
like,
somewhere.
I get killed. Instantly.
Instant death.
But, like, they changed that with shattered memories, and, like, everything's icy instead. And,
Shattered memories.
yeah, like, it was just like, oh, frozen stuff.
Oh, we should play a somehow game. Wait for the channel.
But, you know, in Downpour, it was like this big rain thing. It was like, oh, it was just, you know,
We have
you
lost
have
objective
the
butter.
rain, and
It was rainy.
it was super rainy, and it's just like, yeah.
So it was really
And then, like, there's only 3 types of enemies. Well, 4. And those 4 types of enemies were just shit. Like, okay, the first one was like this really crazy, like witch-looking bitch. Like, she wasn't, like, and, like, they all knew Kung Fu. And, like, there's these dudes that had longer hair, but like, these big buff dudes, and just beat the fuck out of you. They just beat you up. And then you had a bigger version of that dude, and he just beat you up.
yeah. They're just regular people, right? In that
They look like prison inmates. Basically.
Yeah, didn't they?
The story was literal garbage. You know, Pyramid Head wasn't in there. It was instead of this it was this executioner dude that was supposed to be kind of like Pyramid Head or whatever.
Yeah.
He, you know, and they only did it because we want to create a new character for this game. You don't really those games. And
we are losing objective,
you know,
Charlie.
I fucking hated the game. I just thought the game was shit.
Yeah.
Like, I felt like there's a lot of parts that were really fucking pointless. There's this part where we had to go through a mine, like a mining place, and then a cave mine, and like there's like these, you know, there's like these dudes that just jump on top of you, and it's just like, oh.
Half of the enemy forces are gone.
Alright.
And you know, when you got to the town, I got to do like the side quests are really shit too, dude. The side quests are just so. It's like, you know, somebody told a dude, be like, hey, we want you to make a side quest like Silent Hill style, okay? And like that was their best interpretation. Like you had to find a candle or something. Like it was just dumb shit. You know, it was just like, oh.
I just saw like a playthrough of Downpour and Homecoming, and I thought, man, those games are shit.
We are losing objective butter.
But the graphics and shit were good. Like, they looked nice. Like, I remember walking to the town and it was all foggy, and I was like, oh, this looks nice. This looks cool. Too bad it sucks ass.
We have lost objective butter.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it looks nice, but like,
we have taken objective apples.
too bad I didn't really like follow through.
Like, it sucked as much as my gameplay right now for this game.
It sucks as much as my gameplay. Did you see, remember that guy who did Star Wars The Farce and Gorges?
Yeah.
He had a new video yesterday about Rogue One.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I really agree with him. And like, in that video he talks about how I think one of the writers or something says something about how he said the Empire was like a white supremacy group, and it's like, bro, why do you have to say that about the Star Wars? Like, what do you have to put that in the universe, dude?
Wow.
A sentry kit is available
Yeah, like,
at your location.
Why'd you have to put that in there? Wait, what?
We have taken objective butter.
Well, that's fucking stupid. It's like, that's kind of
Yeah,
pointless
like,
information.
It isn't pointless. What is that? What?
You know, you're gonna have all this controversy and all fucking whitewashing.
Oh yeah. Yeah, no, well, it's just like
Racism.
no, we just wanna yeah, racism. We had to put racism in the movie somehow. Why, bro? It wasn't even in the movie originally. Come on. It wasn't even in like part of the universe or anything.
We have lost objective butter.
I don't know, dude.
Honestly, dude, I think Force Awakens is just not, you know, this movie that everybody wanted to go fucking see and expected.
Dude, you totally sold that movie to us, didn't you? Totally resold that movie to us. I don't know. Hopefully episode 8 was
50 attackers
better.
remain.
Hopefully that never better.
Yeah.
Fuck. Nah, dude, it's, I'm just pissed off on how Silent Hill ended up being. You know, it's just,
Yeah.
because I love the original games and they're good games because they're, you know, they're fun. They were actually fucking scary
We are
games.
losing objective.
Yeah, they were actually
Dude.
scary. The monsters were actually scary.
Yeah.
Piss my pants, man. So.
Wow, dude, that was a fucking motorcycle.
We have lost objective butter.
Every fucking game I join is just my team. Don't even know what's happening.
We have lost the sector.
Yeah. That's how I feel about Overwatch. Is like, it's good to win, and you know, you can't always win every game, but sometimes, like, whenever we lost, I feel like we lost really hard. I used to really like Overwatch, but you know, Overwatch was Game of the Year.
Really?
Yeah, it got Game of the Year in 2016.
I would have assumed.
Yeah, I would have assumed too, but some people were against it because, you know, it's a multiplayer only game.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say it's a game. I wouldn't know what to say. The Game of the Year.
Yeah.
Like, I can't even say this game was Game of the Year because there's a bunch of problems with this game too.
Yeah. Yeah, this whole Call of Duty that came out in 2016 this year. Like, none of the games are really, like great. There wasn't a game that really made me like, oh gosh. I mean, maybe Dark Souls 3, that was a good one.
Yeah, but it was
Everything. Yeah, it was, yeah, it wasn't like great, amazing. Like, it's good, I like Dark Souls games, you know, Dark Souls, it's better than Dark Souls 2. Well said.
Dark Souls 2 fucked up.
Yeah. And, I know you guys don't like Bloodborne, but I like Bloodborne, even though it was easy. Too easy.
The enemy has reached the final objective.
I don't understand why it was supposed to be like a standalone game. I don't know why.
Oh, Bloodborne?
Yeah.
No, either. Maybe you wanted like another. Oh, it'd be cool if it. I would like another like standalone Dark Souls-esque game. They should do like one in the future, you know? Like instead of the past, just like in the future.
Yeah.
Like more advanced technology, whatever. Like swords, like lightsabers, kind of. It'd be Sure.
Alright.
Yeah.
Like, the most modern they got was Bloodborne, but even that was.
Oh yeah. Even that was said in like in old English. I like that.
Ah, come on, dude.
It's ultimate. Watch both sides of the road before you cross.
Why am I always defending? Like, I want to attack.
50 attackers remain.
I'm always fucking defending.
Oh, cool, they got I like salmon. Look, someone killed me.
Jeez.
Jeez, what a way to
20
end that.
attackers remain.
So I only have like 3 hours in this game so far. Wish the squirmers. Join the hunt. It's pretty cool, all these things you could do here. All the quests you can do here. Get extra money or stuff. I like that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. There's a lot of quests, but as expected, you know.
Yeah. I mean, it's cool that it has a lot more content. It makes it fucking viable.
Yeah, it makes it worth like the money. If there's some games that will price out $60, I don't think it will worth all $60. Overwatch isn't worth all $60. Easily been 40.
Easily could have been fucking free, in my opinion.
Almost, yeah. And they did that on some weekends. The game was like free for everyone on some weekends.
Yeah, because it's not one of those games like I'd pay full price for this. Like, fuck.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I just
dude.
don't find the game as fun. You know, it's just like ah.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. Like, it was fun at first, and then like the meta came in, and you know, there's nothing wrong with it, but
You defended like lions, taught Jerry a lesson in British.
I'm